Hey everybody, welcome out to the range. Today we're going to be taking another look at the Ruger LC Charger. We're going to be testing out a new dot on it, and we're going to be testing it at 50 yards and see what kind of accuracy we can get. Let's get going. Okay, so as a reminder, this is the Ruger LC Charger. We have a new Romeo 5 XDR. It's a circle dot. It also has a AAA battery in it, which can be good because they can be oftentimes a little bit more easily found. I have 5X Magnifier. That may be odd for this type of gun. Doubt it will stay on here, but it's certainly something that will help me shoot a little bit better at 50 yards and see what type of accuracy we can get out of this gun. Have my dead air mask suppressor on just because I have it and it's fun to shoot this gun with that. And so we're going to be out at the range at 50 yards and seeing what we can do with some just plain Jane FMJ Fiocchi ammunition. Let's get going. Okay, one of the challenges with this 5X is you got to be right on that sucker. All right, well, let's get going. Let's get shooting. Definitely may want to see if I can back this up. I don't have to strain my neck as much. See if it can still, if I move it back this far, if I can still see through it. Yeah, that works better. All right. We are on paper. That's a good sign. Maybe just a little bit to the left is the movement that we need for today. Sorry, shooting left. We need to go right. Let's think about this right trigger bar. That's pretty good. All right. Well, we're at 50 yards. And let's shoot maybe 3 or 4 groups with this ammunition. See what we can do. The 5X magnifier on it. I'm going to turn this magnifier down to get as much precision as I can out of that magnified dot. That's got to be like 3 MOA, 6 MOA now. All right, there's 5. So the challenge with getting more and more precise with the 5X magnifier is, one, you got to be right up on it. And then you also have to be able to, it magnifies the dot, so you lose some of your precision. I can't remember if it's a 2 MOA dot. That's probably typically what they are. But yeah, you lose some of that when you magnify and you make that dot 5 times bigger, so it's 10 MOA dot. Yeah. All right, well, let's shoot another 5-shot group. All right, and this isn't a great rest for trigger bar. I'm laying out all the excuses because everybody wants to hear all my excuses all the time. That's why you subscribe to the channel or unsubscribe. And I'm trying to hit on one of the outside corners of these diamonds just to get a little bit more precision. Remember, I'm at 100 yards, so these groups, that last group looked like a 1-inch group, so that's 2 MOA. Right. Well, guys, we got 3 groups up there. Let's go down range and let's just talk about it a little bit. I know you probably saw it on the camera. Hopefully you did. Let's go down range and talk about it. Okay, so this is just me trying to sight it in just a little bit. Then this is that first group, and you did see it already. My apologies. You know, that's getting out 2 MOA. So, yeah, 1.5 MOA, so 3 MOA. This is a nice little group, but again, we're at 50 yards, so that's definitely 1 inch. I'm not going to measure it. You don't care that much. There's so many variables going on here. It's FMJ. I'm partially on a bench rest. The other part is like on my shoulder, and I'm jiggling all around, all that crap. So we're not... This does not prove anything for the gun. It shows even with all of those variables, it's pretty accurate for what I would imagine you're going to use this. You're not going to be, this is accurate enough for hunting out that 5.7 would be lethal, which is, you know, 75, 100 yards maybe. You're not going to go 300 yards hunting with a 5.7. So, and then this is the group down here. Again, about 1 MOA, sorry, about 2 MOA yet again. So as we stretch this out to 50 yards, you'd see that over 2 inch group because we're at 50. But that is also just FMJ. I wasn't super bench rested. I'm pretty impressed with this rifle. Pistol. I'm very impressed with this pistol. So let me know what you guys think about the accuracy of the LC Charger. In terms of the dot and the magnifier, I like the dot, the 5 XDR. It's a great dot. I'm a big fan of circle dot reticles. One thing with this that I did not realize when I purchased it, the mount is like integrated. You cannot take off this dot and move it to another mount. I mean, you can put a mount on top of it, like you can put something below this mount, but the mount is just, it's like all one integrated aluminum housing. So I had thought I would put it on some of my other things, but it won't work. So that's why it's probably going to stay on the LC Charger. The 5X magnifier, I was really kind of interested in that for a variety of reasons, not necessarily for this. And it came as a combo, as a, you know, one of those great Black Friday deals, something like that. And it's okay. It's not the best. You have to be just super close in your eye box. I was able to move it back pretty far, and that's what you're going to want to do, is move it back as far as you can so that you can get as close as you can with your eye. And then, you know, it just, on all magnifiers, right, they just blow up the reticle as well. But on 5X, you just really see it. So again, if this is 2 MOA dot, which I think it is, that's probably you're seeing 10 MOA. So when you're trying to shoot precise, you're seeing a dot, right? I'm seeing a dot that's like, you know, this right here. Right? It's covering up 4 boxes. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this setup, about the combo of the optic, about the accuracy of the LC Charger. We got a couple of things going on in it, but feel free to comment on either side of these issues in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody have a great week and have a fun time at the range. Take care.